also could be frustrating at times, I imagine.
I don't know. I was lucky. I kind of just mellowed out the whole time and went, you know, what does it matter? They're nice.
Okay. They said this is your favorite show.
Life offers you challenges, and how you grow through it is what makes all the difference.
That's a dinner.
It's been 15 years since Fran Drescher was diagnosed with uterine cancer. 7 years later, as a survivor, she started a cancer shenanigans movement to raise awareness.
Next Tuesday, October 13th, Fran will be hosting a Cancer Schmancer Women's Health Summit here in L.A. I love this. This is on October 13th, so it's not a fundraiser. Explain what the summit is all about.
Well, you know, we are a very a-traditional organization, so we're not going to do the whole hum, everybody comes sit at round tables, watch a singer, and give scads of money. Because we're really fill a very different space in the health field. And that is to recognize what is causing all this disease and how can we eliminate it from our lives so we can reduce our risk of cancer and a whole host of other things, from heart failure to asthma to, you know, I mean, arthritis, autoimmune problems, the list goes on and on. So what we wanted to do, because we are kind of different, is to do a health summit and have people come all day and sit auditorium style. There'll be breaks, there'll be lunch breaks. But hear speakers and panel discussions that you will never hear from your doctor's office, and ways that you can transform from being a patient into a medical consumer. So by the time you leave at 4:30 in the afternoon, you feel empowered, you have a much better understanding of what is really going on, and you have the tools to actually make a difference in your family's life. And that's what we're all about. Because at the end of the day, let's face it, sickness is extremely profitable. So for all the trillions of dollars that have been put into trying to find a cure, where's the cure?
I hate
in
thinking
the
about
US.
that. Oh,
Well,
I know.
Let's
You're so
take
right.
the bull by the horn.
Right.
And let's also exercise good old-fashioned all-American consumerism, because with the power of purchase, if we start buying the things that don't make us sick, that's what they'll start selling. Because at the end of the day, manufacturers don't want to kill us. They want to sell us. But they'll sell us anything we're willing to buy, which right now is anything.
That'll scare people. That'll scare people a little bit, who look upon their doctors and their hospitals as the ones who are going to save them if they get into trouble with cancer. And
You know they can, but you have to be a medical consumer. If you go in there and they're like, you know, God to you, and you're like the infant, you know, you're at a disadvantage. Because when the doctor calls and tells you you have cancer, at the end of the day, he goes home and eats dinner with his family, and you go home and eat your heart out with yours. So whose life is it? We put more time and energy into the buying, selling, and repairing of our automobiles than we do our own bodies. Don't give anyone power of attorney. Understand what's happening. Over 90% of all disease is environmentally stimulated, and the home is the most toxic place to spend the most time in. So at Cancer Schmancer, we have an amazing program called Detox Your Home, which teaches you what are you putting in your mouth, on your skin, one of the largest organs in the body, cleaning and gardening with. Just changing that up is going to make a significant difference in you and your family's health and well-being. And recognizing early warning whispers, because that's the time when it's most curable, and that's also the time when we could go into denial. Ooh, I got a lot of work, I gotta get my kids off to school, but you know what? Don't do it, because you're useless to your family if you're 6 feet under. So recognize the early warning whispers. Know the tests that are available, because they may not even be on the menu at the doctor's office. If the insurance company doesn't think it's a test worth taking, you're not going to hear about it. You're not going to know about it. So save your Christmas Club accounts for tests that insurance won't pay for, because the best gift you can give your family is a long and healthy life.
You're so true. I had to fight to get an ultrasound on my breast. They didn't want to give me one, and so I asked
can't
to get...
even deal with hearing stuff like that. Or a transvaginal ultrasound is so important. Only pregnant women are given it. What is that about? You know,
Billy.
I'm limited.
Put your
But I care, because I have 3 daughters and a wife and a mother, and I get it. But is it alkaline? What's first?
For prostate, you should be getting a transrectal.
Also, I have a card, like I get one every Monday. So I have one this afternoon. I come in, I go, hey.
I'll have supervise.
At the time top of the heap. Is it food? Is it alkalizing the body? Is it healthy food? Because
You
we're
know,
a processed
definitely
nation.
food is a factor. You must really do organic. If you're eating a strawberry that's not organic, you might as well be eating a sponge soaked in pesticide. You do not need hormones. We are what we eat. Think about it. So you don't want GMO, you don't want hormones, you don't want pesticides, you don't want herbicides. Forget it. Forget it. Err on the side of caution. Everything old is new again. We have to go back to eating the way indigenous people eat. Local, natural, organically grown. And
The
we'll
problem
be better
is it's so
for it.
expensive. They got to fix that organic isn't so expensive.
Wait a
for
minute.
everybody.
We're not. We have to
gotta
take
fix
a,
it.
Yes.
we have to take a small break here, and then we're coming back in a second. One of the biggest movies so far this season. You're right.
Oh, it's so cute.
More Freddie D, baby.
Doing the voice.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't even get away with, not wearing makeup and not holding my stomach in. I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful. And I also want to thank the, Yes by Finishing Touch, because without them we couldn't have done the Women's Health Summit. And
Wait, thank who? I didn't hear what you said.
Yes by Finishing Touch. That's the thing. I kind of am the spokesperson to that anyway. It's a lady shaver.
Okay.
Yeah,
And they're helping pay for the
they're
forum.
helping, with underwriting the Women's Health Summit so that we can present all these innovative, cunning ideas, and also, Hadassah, Matisse, USC. I mean, there are people out there and corporations and institutions that really have stepped up to the plate and helped us to pull this off. And it's October 13th at the Skirball Cultural Center. And I hope everybody comes because we're going to have a marvelous day. And my husband, Dr. Shiva Ayyadurai, is going to be kicking off with setting the tone with a big keynote speech about health. And he's amazing. I mean, he's a systems biologist. And
One year anniversary, Fran.
yes,
Married
boy.
a year.
I know. I'll tell you, I admire you guys. You've been in it a long time, and it's great. I hope that, we go the distance. It's just a lot of, learning how to communicate and everything like that, because we're both coming from very established, very, successful lives unto ourselves.
He's a doctor. How does he fit? Does he
Adapt.
line up with you on the views of health
that
and
was
how to
part
prevent
of
things?
that was part
That
of
was-
the
you weren't
thing,
gonna marry him
the
if there was-
common denominator.
Yeah.
We eat very similar. We're both on our own paths of trying to change the way people think about their health. I mean, he's really the one that pointed out to me, because I was always saying, what's the cause? Let's get to the cause and eliminate it. How's that for a cure? And he said, yeah, because we practice reductionist medicine now, which works great when it's wartime and a guy is all shot up and they bring him in and they fix that spot. But, to look at something like a breast cancer and just look at the breast is not paying attention to the system of the whole body. And that is what he told me.
Fran, thanks for all you're doing for
I
women's issues.
appreciate
I love it
Thank
so
you,
much.
guys.
Transylvania 2's in theaters right now.
Be well, everybody.
Thank you so much, Fran.